Hello. Okay, we have a competition drone called the Arise drone, and the landing gear on it are slightly different. And someone recently reached out asking for a video, and I went looking, and it looks like we have not done a video about it. So I wanted to do that. So you should have gotten an Arise landing gear set if you ordered that with a whole bunch of parts and pieces. So I'm going to dump all that out. So obviously you are going to have a drone. You're not just going to have two pieces like this, but basically, now that I have a big mess here, you're going to have an arm. Your motor would be mounted here on these holes like that, and then you're going to have a leg that's going to come off of it like that. And so what these are is the T that you see here is for top, and so it's basically just going to go just like that. And so what I'll do is I will do a quick little assembly. So it's easiest just to do your plates. So what I will do is I'm just going to drop 1, 2, 3, okay, once you get them all in there, the tricky part, you need to flip it over without the screws coming out. All right, there we go, we got it. Now we do the rubber tubes. Might require a little effort to get it to go on. So in this process, you're going to actually want to do this before you put your motors on. So we've got our top. That's going to go just like that. Then we can go through and loosely put our nuts in place. Come on now. Sometimes you got to talk to it to get it to cooperate. Okay, so now you have your landing gear piece. Let's say here's your arm. You have not put your motor on yet. You're just going to, might be a snug fit because you don't want it to move around, and you're just going to slide it all the way up to the body. So motor up here, body over here, this goes there. Then you're going to take the other piece and slide it in here. just like that. So see, now you have your leg like that. Then last step, pull off any fuzzies and put that into your tube. Might take a little squeezing. The infill is very minimal. I think it's like 10%, something like that. So it should, with a little persuasion, go in there. Let's see if there you go, just like that. And then if you wanted to, you could take a little bit of bead of glue, because what I have found is that if you land really hard, these will stay behind in the ground and this will come along with you. So that's what it looks like. Motor up here, pieces here, leg here, and then you would do 3 more just like this for the other 3 arms. And then lastly, I'm going to pause this for a second so I can go get it, but I have come up with a 3D printed solution. So if you have access to a 3D printer and TPU, we use TPU, then you have the option to using a different method. So I'm going to pause this, I'll go get that, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is one of our longbows. You can't really see it right now very well, but what I wanted to show is, if I can very well, this is the 3D print that I came up with. It's not very fancy or anything, very functional though. So it slides, it's TPU, it has a pretty good infill. It's probably like 75%, I don't know, maybe 50. But I think it might be a little bit lighter. So either way, if you have access to a 3D printer and TPU, then feel free to reach out and email us at info@onpoint.com, and we're more than happy to share any 3D printed files that we have come up with. Also, and we came up, since I'm talking about it, and we came up with this spacer. Currently, our hawk and longbow are about 22 millimeters thick, basically the same thickness as this arm. So I came up with, something to double it so that you could put more components and items and that sort of thing on the inside. So again, if you have access to a 3D printer and TPU, feel free to email us and we will be more than happy to share those files. Hope this helps, and you can also email questions to us as well. Thank you.